again for joining me on the program TMI Monday. We have a special guest in the studio. He is the chairman, U.S.-Nigeria Interparliamentary Relationship. He's also the Adult Committee Chairman, PENCOM, House of Representatives. He's the member representing Agbonayinam Federal Constituency, House of Representatives. I want to thank very especially Mr. E.J. Agbonayinam. Many thanks for joining us on the program.
Thank you for having me once again, Pastor Okoso.
Well, of course, several years ago, you had the You and I in the studio.
To vote your mind and your conscience. Always remember that two good heads are better than one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, it's been 3.5 years down the road since you were elected to represent the people of Agbonayinam Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives. How has that journey been?
Very, very interesting. And first of all, I have to thank the good people of Agbonayinam Federal Constituency for their prayers and their support, immense support over the years. I think, what we have to understand in this life, regardless of your political affiliation, we are all one, and I must appreciate those who gave me the support, those who also gave me the platform to come to National Assembly. But sometimes people don't understand that, look, things happen, you have to move forward, you don't have to remain stagnant.
Okay.
And because you can never forget where you are coming from. But there are also some nice people out there who supported me when I was in PDP. I appreciate them, and I've often said that Chief Tanobi was one of those that also got used, and many others, Honorable Machido, and thousands of Agbonayinam Federal Constituency across the party line, because if it was have to be like only PDP member then to vote for me, no, I will not win.
Okay.
But both even APC as a then and those that does not belong to any political party stood by me and supported me. But things happen. I am with APC now. That is my party that I belong to, and I'm happy to be back home with APC. And being at the National Assembly is a learning stage. It's a learning process, okay, where if you are not careful, you can be drowned. But thank God for the wonderful people that gave me serious support. Try to, like when you get to a new city, a new town, you have to try to balance yourself and don't just drop your two legs. You have to raise one, like we normally say in Benin.
Yeah, the chicken.
The chicken, say. So, but that notwithstanding, I think I found myself, apart from the fact that I haven't lived in America, don't forget I was once upon a time a lobbyist. So working closely with the Congress, member of, House of, Rep in the United States, and many other people. But coming to Nigeria was a different thing. But what I can tell you is that never forget where you are coming from. And I think my people, Agbonayinam Federal Constituency people, they have been wonderful, prayed for me. And the success today, I cannot just say it is only me that made it possible. God used all of them to pray for me to succeed. And I tell you, I've moved a lot of motions, I sponsored a lot of bills that reflect the concerns of all Nigerians. Forgetting about being partisan politics. Bills that reflect the concerns of all Nigerians across the board. So I have been able to bring constituency project to the doorstep of my people, and my people are happy. And apart from that, I've been able to give empowerment to the women, scholarship to our TMI youth, and not only that, I've been able to bring federal project, constituency project, both in Ego and in Agbonayinam. And I was able to build the ICT center, state of the art, which of course, if you watch ITV, you see all my, projects, what I brought to bear through God Almighty. And that is to tell you that as a member of APC, every time they talk to us, look, don't forget that you represent the constituency.
Okay.
And we must be accountable, we must be responsible to our constituency. And people appreciate. Like I gave out vehicles, I gave out keke napes, I gave over 140 motorcycles, and even farmers, equipment and some, seed, sowing seed in people's life.
Okay.
And because they give another lag.
Yeah.
And I want to thank God. Here am I. Who am I?
Okay. These projects, particularly the constituency projects, are they spread across all the wards in the constituencies, both local government, Agbonayinam?
Of course, because I cover a very large constituency. Just for instance, my local government, Agbonayinam, my ward Wasis is bigger than some local government, just Wasis, with 54 units. And it's very huge, very large. Both Ego and Agbonayinam, it's like having two children. You see, you want to make sure that they are all well fed. You have to make sure they are well taken care of. So, when they are going to church, make sure they are properly dressed. You want to make sure that they benefit for everything. So, I have to be responsible to make sure that I do those things that I promised during my electioneering, during my campaign. And God has been faithful for giving me the wisdom and the mindset so that I remain focused, so that not to forget the able. And I think I've done that. I don't expect people to thank me. It's for me to thank them for all they have been able to achieve within a short period of time.
Okay.
And I believe politics is about the people.
Yeah.
Politics, let's see, it's about the people. Whatever I've done, both APC, PDP, Afghan Labour, even though that does not belong to any political party, they will enjoy and, enjoy the benefit of using all this infrastructure. So what we should do, let us not play partisan politics. Let us love one another. Let us appreciate one another.
Okay. Now, let's look at your local government is blessed in the sense that apart from people that are downstream, you also have people that are upstream, particularly those in the riverine communities.
Yeah.
To what extent has these 3 years affected them? I mean, being the member representing them at the National Assembly.
Like there's a community in that is riverine area, Ikara. My dear brother, I think ITV went with me at the time when I visited them. Look at the way the oil spillage have destroyed the waterways, their farmland. And I took the matter to National Assembly. But thank God to my honorable colleagues and the Speaker that we were able to pass a resolution that NPDC were responsible. Even though they were saying that they were only 20% responsible, which we disagree. The House Committee on Environment have done their oversight function, and the Ecological Fund have also looked into it. And when we say that, look, you must be responsible and you must take care and handle these people. Apart from that, all this while they didn't have means of transportation because of the riverine area, using the ride, and they have to paddle the canoe, the boat and all that. I was able to give them 2 boats, and people are very happy. And those are little things that you think is small, but it's so big. Look at the community, children jubilating, and I felt, happy. I'm able to do something. At least these are people too. They deserve to have the right thing, to live right. And today we are working very closely. I have somebody who is my aide who will coordinate over there. You have a lot of leaders there who also are very coherent, willing and ready to work so that we can get the benefit of bringing dividends of democracy to the union of the people. I think I have imparted a lot of people over there, also giving scholarship to some of the children. And there's one young man, his name is Wilbert, who is the leader, of that community, who also a partner with me, himself and Tosan, Prince Johnson, Samogi, and many of the Dennis, young guys, elderly men, and they are just so concerned about helping the people. And because of the love they have shown to me, I say I must also do everything to be there for them, to support them. Okay. So we are working together in harmony.
Okay, the 2019 election is here. I mean, you're the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, the APC, in Igbo Federal constituency for the 2019 election. In other words, you are seeking re-election. Are you truly satisfied that you've met the expectations of the people and that the people will vote for you for a second term?
Well, my record speaks. It's not just making rhetoric or making noise. They are there. When you go through the journey so far, this is my book. Maybe I don't know if you have it.
Okay.
You go through it, it will help you to make you understand our people, to know all that I have done. It is my duty to be responsible, to be accountable to my people. So my past antecedents, I'm not saying, oh, EJ, who are you? They know me. My people know me. The Christian community know me. The Muslim community know me. Even though that does not even belong to any, they all know me. I'm their own. I'm their son. I'm their friend. I'm their brother. I'm accessible. And I have done excellently well. Even for people in PDP at the National Assembly, for the Speaker to say, EJ, as a first-timer, you are one of the best House of Rep member in this hollow chamber. So it is God. But I didn't just go there to be sit down look, be on the side looker, but I went there to look, to study, and act. And when you look at all the bills that are sponsored, these are bills, talking about money laundering, bills, that is prevention and prohibition, talking about National Orientation Agency. In the past, like I've said, for us to succeed, we must involve the traditional institution in our government, in governance, because they are closer to the people. If you really want to disseminate information, want to reach out to the people, you must be able to use these traditional rulers. So they have never been part of governance, government. Okay. So this bill is to add traditional rulers, so that they be a part of it. So whatever deliberation has been debated, at least they should be able to bring their own ideas, so we'll be able to talk to them so that they can also reach out to the people. Okay. So also involving the youth, the council, youth council. Yeah. So if we really want to engage the youth, we must also involve them in governance. Okay. So they must be part of the board. So I think, thank God to my wonderful colleagues, and through the help of our speaker, Yakubu Dogara, and everything went so smoothly. And I have another bill that is also very, dear to my heart. That is a bill for cancer, research. Okay. I will not be able to have a cancer center, research center. A lot of people don't have the money to travel abroad. Yeah. And we need to be there for them, to support them, to give them opportunity so that they can have access to medical care here in Nigeria. Okay. So apart from that, I've moved a lot of motion. Yeah. I've laid over 100 petitions at the House. So now they call me, I'm the Ronaldo petition of the House. And most of the petition, I don't know them. People come to me and say, sir, we just saw you, we believe that you are very caring, and you believe in Nigeria, and you are a man of the people. Please, I know I'm not from Edo State. Can you help me? And we have solved a lot of problems. There are some people that federal government have been owing them. Yes. By the time we finish, their money is paid. Wow. There are people that were laid off in different MDAs, law enforcement agency. People are sacked lawfully. I'm talking about hundreds of people have gotten their jobs back through this.
Okay, well, time is not a friend, but just before we call it a wrap on this special interview, which is, of course, is a sponsored interview, having the member representing Agbonayinam Federal Constituency here. In 2 minutes, we want to know from you, what are those key things that you want to do when re-elected, or if re-elected in second term? And are you also concerned about the semi-public perception of your party's performance, particularly at the presidency level?
Look, let's call a spade a spade. I think APC government is not a problem. They are not the one that created this hardship we are in now. This problem didn't start yesterday. This problem, I'm sorry, it was created by the past government. Listen to me, my dear. This is a book here. This is an investigation being conducted, that have been conducted. This is a report of undeclared crude oil that left this country. Undeclared crude oil that left Nigeria to global destination. Billions and billions of dollars. So to America alone, you have 391 million barrels that left Nigeria to global destination. That is worth over $18 billion. This was done 2011 to 2014, undeclared crude oil. So Nigerian money got stolen, the cabal stole the resources. So we shouldn't blame APC. Mr. President Buhari have locked the tap. When you fight corruption, corruption fight back at you. Our major problem is corruption. And if you don't fight corruption, guess what? He will fight us back. And that's what's happening. And we must be careful the way we react or talk. If past government have been able to save for the rainy day, at the time, crude oil is sold at $148 per barrel. Buhari came, he went down to $28. And still, today, do you have any queue on the street, try to go and buy before or whatever? But before that, before now, you have queue everywhere. We could not say they drill for the drill pipe. They finish, they bastardize this nation. So the problem is not APC, rather the problem is the past government, PDP. They know themselves, they understand that they stole Nigerian resources, they stole our mandate, they stole our word. So Buhari is not the problem. Okay. So nobody will say, oh, you know what is happening now? I went to church yesterday. I met with a lot of pastors. I want to appreciate them for the prayer they have given me. Do you know what happened? They are saying that the rumor that is going on that Buhari wants to turn Nigeria to a Muslim state, a Muslim country. That is not true. Mr. Vice President, God bless him. Thank God that he's alive. He had a plane crash, but thank God. Okay. Glory be to God. But he is not the problem. What I'm going to tell you is that I am saying it, my brother, that this 2019 APC will see victory, and victory will be ours. Let us not put the blame of our inefficiency because the past government failed. They failed woefully. The looted funds that went to global destination. That's why I move a motion about the looted fund. Okay. I move a motion about the undeclared crude oil that I investigated. I went to America 5 times. The seller, the buyer, the bill of lading. We have all those records now. My dear, 41 countries. Okay. 41 countries. Okay. They are here. France, 90 million barrels. You're talking about people who defrauded this country, the cabal. At the end of the day, you are telling me this United States, 391 million barrels. Okay. All right. This is APC is the choice. You have to choose between bad and good, between darkness and light. So, because for me, $16 billion made for power project. What happened to it? All right, sir. Do we have light? Do we have light? Thank you. 300 billion for federal road. Do we have light? Thank you. So APC is not the problem. Thank you. PDP, check yourself. All right, thank you. Thank you, Honorable E.J. Agbonayinam. Thank you for being a part of this program. Of course, as I said, this is a sponsored interview, which means it's paid for. That's why I would allow some of the
things being said here. But EJ is a friend of the house. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, I'm a friend of the house. And I want to thank Daddy, Chairman, CEO, RTV. God bless you, the Islam of Universe, Obede, and RTV Crew Radio. God bless you. Happy New Year to all of you.